We want to be working in a level position. Sometimes this is also called your neutral spine. So if I get you to take a small pelvic tilt, you can see the pelvis begins to tilt up and then go into an arch. We want to position somewhere in the middle of this. So breathing in wide to your rib cage. As you breathe out, the ribs melt down, the pelvic floor muscles gently connect. As you breathe out, those arms are going to float up and the ribs melt down. So the back of the rib cage you can see here is down into the mat. Think about your gaze crossing the ceiling, coming slightly down that side wall so the gaze ends roughly between your knees. So this opens up the foot, gets you ready, or the foot ready, to work in class. Your balance will also be better. For me, I always have an image of a large chocolate button underneath your foot. You're going to squash your toes into that chocolate button so that it melts the chocolate into the floor, and then smear the chocolate across the mat or the floor underneath you and release down. You're after that flat movement opening as if you had your feet against a window, so they open smoothly out without twisting. Just the top of the foot beginning to move in and releasing back out. The alignment we're looking for is through the center of the knee, center of the ankle into the second toe. And then I'm going to ask her to push my finger away, keeping her heel on the floor. So you're going to begin to see that her thigh fires up here. So we get the heels tight together, go into a plie for me. And then you want to think about the turnout muscles working through the tops of the thighs. If you're struggling to maintain your balance here already, you want to keep your eyes open. But ideally, I want you to build up to closing the eyes and keeping the balance. The first knee floats up. You're going to hold it here. Take a new breath in. You want to start that out breath and then float the second leg up to join the first one. Breathe out, first foot dips down towards the puddle, the ribs melt. Breath in to come back up. Breath out to dip. Again, keeping the pressure the same on that hand under the lower back if you're using it. As you breathe out, you're going to melt the lower back down into the mat, tilt the tailbone away and slowly roll up through your spine. At the top point, you want to still be in a slight pelvic tilt with the ribs soft, so melting to the back of the body. So as she breathes out, the foot flexes and reaches down and away. Breath in to come back up. You're going to breathe out to reach away. Take a breath in and cat curl. So you draw the abdominals up, eyes in towards your belly button. Breathe out to come back to a straight line. Take a breath in, float the chest up, lengthen the leg away. So it's a long reach without sinking through the abdominals. As you breathe out, we're wanting a curve through the upper back. The chest bones pick up and lengthen through the back of the neck here. Breathe out, turn the head, and you're going to reach one hand down towards the feet. Breath in to come back to center. Breathing out, reaching to the other side, keeping those hips as still as possible. Stretch the toes as far away as possible. Keep the turn out as you go towards the back, and breath in to close. So you're really stretching out here, lengthening up and over. Chest is open, take a breath in. Breathe out, lift the underneath side to draw up. Melting through the spine. Good, arms float up, ribs melt down.